Hey guys, Jim Cars here. Hard to believe, but we are coming to the end of the summer, or at least the unofficial end of the summer with Labor Day at the beginning of September. I thought it'd be a good time to talk a little bit about where things are right now and what it's looking like here for the close of the year. I can tell you from my viewpoint with our clients and the industries that we work with, historically, September and fourth quarter are the strongest sales periods of the year, pretty much year in and year out. I would expect that'll probably remain the same here in 2025. I don't see anything that would really change that. If anything, it might actually be stronger because I think it's been a little slower here over some of the summer period. Good news. I think the tariffs have calmed down somewhat. Obviously, it has not gone away, but it's not the crazy Wild West that it was earlier in the year, with a lot of uncertainty around where tariffs headed. So I think we've kind of settled in. Again, probably we'll see some changes still going forward, but not the huge swings or potential swings that we had seen earlier. The other thing is the economy has remained strong. The Fed has looked at reducing interest rates a couple of times and keeps kind of pushing that off because the economy is stronger than I think a lot of folks had expected it would be. So I think that will also play into this September and Q4 to help bolster that year end for those of you out there that are looking to have a good strong year end, which I hope is everybody. But I also want to give you a recommendation. That being that we're closing in on this all important period, I think it's a good time to go back and look at where you are right now financially. If you haven't been doing a monthly review of your financials and haven't set a budget or targets for yourself, this would be a good time to do that. Take a look and see where are you year to date in revenue and profitability, and then set a target for where you want to be at year end, and really give yourself the ability to kind of take control of those numbers and drive them specifically towards a goal. Right? So set a target for, again, September and Q4 for top line revenues and bottom line profitability, and then really manage the team to work towards that target. And I think if you do that, you'll find you'll have an even stronger close to the year than you would normally have. The other thing too, we've got just in closing here a couple webinars coming up. August 21st, our webinar is on. It's a little different viewpoint on this one. This is around mergers and acquisitions, and I'm going to go through 25 mistakes to avoid so that you don't put yourself in a bad position when you do get ready to exit the business, whether it's a sale or a transition. So it's basically what are some of the things that others have done that they wish they hadn't and wish they could turn back the clock and do it differently, give you a little bit of insight there. Then September we've got a successful exit planning. October we'll talk about tax planning. November the webinar will be on how to increase production throughout your organization. And then December, as it always is, we'll do a webinar on setting and planning the budgets for 2026. But again, I thought I would just give you a little thought, a bit of my thoughts here of where we are as we're coming to the end of the summer and how things are teed up going into the end of the year. I wish you a very good, strong September and Q4. And as always, if there's anything that we can do here at Prosperity Plus to help you, reach out and let us know. I will see you soon.